Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Sakana Bhavatu Sakana Punaktu Sakaviryam Karavavagai Tejasvina Vadidamastu Vishavagayi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. As Balaji said, we will recite it. If you want to follow me, and I'll say the first line, you can repeat it once.
Yeah.
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha.
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha.
Om Shri Madhre Namaha.
Om Shri Madhve Namaha.
Ya Maya Madhukaitapa Pramadini, Ya Mahishonmolini, Ya Dhumrekshana Chandamunda Madini, Ya Rakta Bijashini, Ya Sa Shambhana Shambhadarpadalini, Ya Siddha Lakshmi Para, Sa Chanti Navakodi Murti Sagita, Mam Padu Vishveshwari. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundayai Viche. 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 Shiva Uvacha Devi Tvam Bhakta Sulabhe Sarva Karya Vidayini Kalauhi Karya Siddhyartham Upayam Brohi Yatnataka. Devi Uvacha Shrunudeva Pravakshami Kalau Sarveshta Sadhanam Maya Davaiva Snehena Abhyam Vastuti Prakashyate. Om Asya Shri Durga Sapta Shloki Stotra Mahamantrasya Narayana Rishihi Anushtupadini Chantamsi Shri Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahasarasvadhyo Devataha Shri Jagatamba Prityattam Sapta Shloki Pate Vinyogaha. Ada Saptashloki Durga Jnanina Papi Chetamsi Devi Bhagavati Hisa Balada Krishya Mohaya Mahamaya Prayachati. Durge Sprata Harasi Pidima Asesha Jantoho Swastai Sprata Matimativa Shubham Tatasi Daritya Dukka Bhayaharini Katpadanya Sarvopakara Karanaya Sadartha Chitta Sarvamankala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostude. Sharanagata Dinartha Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyarti Hare Devi Narayani Namostude. Sarvasvarupe Sarveshe Sarvasakti Samanvite Bhayepyastragino Devi Durge Devi Namostude. Rokan Aseshan Abhagam Sidushta Rushtadu Kaman Sakalan Abhishtan Tvamashritanam Na Vibannaranam Tvamashridahyai Ashritam Prayanti.
सर्वाभाता प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् इति Shri Durga Sapta Shloki Sampurna.
Thank you. You can mute it now. So in the last class, we saw the first slokam. Jnani namapi chetamsi devi bhagavati hisa balat akrishyamohaya mahamaya prayachati. So the 7 shlokas are quoted by Devi as a reply to Lord Ishvara. What was the question the Lord asked? Devi Bhaktasalabe, please provide the upayam for the devotees to have a sarvabhishta palak. Whatever the devotees wants to achieve, what is the way? So she is given 7 shlokas. Our objective is to understand why these 7 shlokas are given by the Devi and what is the reasoning for it, so that we can build our Shraddha. Now, when you worship somebody for asking a favor, you do that because that entity who you are approaching and requesting for is endowed with what you don't have. Is it not? You don't go and ask for money to an impoverished man. You ask a rich man. Therefore, we do not know what we really want. We have so many variety of needs. So, Sarvakarya Siddhi, if you want to get it, you must go to the power which has got everything to give. So, instead of just saying, Ambal is Sarvakarya Sadhaki, what the first sloka says, look, you may be a person in amongst you, not everybody is asking for Arthakama. There may be somebody within you who is very renowned Vedic scholar, Vedantic scholar, who is looking for the Jnanam. Just because you acquired Jnanam of what is true, what is not true, Advaitam you understand, therefore, understand I say, not Anubhuti. Intellectually you understand. Therefore, you have this kind of a delusion. Why should I pray to a stone, to a picture, or to a god? Why bhakti? So that delusion is also because of Amba. Jnani namapi chetamsi. Balat akrishya. Ambal is taking the mind of even the intellectually superior people to get delusion. So what about you and I, therefore? For this first sloka presents to us, you come to the right place of worshipping Devi, Mahamaya. She is the one who is going to give everything in this world, even to those who want moksha with jnana. Without her, everything is deluded. She is the one putting the screen, Mahamaya. So instead of asking the Brahman, who is Achalam, which is myself, Tatu Aham Brahmasmi, the delusion is the Jiva Bhavam. So what do I should do? I don't go to the director of the play. I go to the screen manager and say, please remove the screen. I can see myself. The screen handler is Mahamaya. So this is what the first slokam said. Jagan Mithya. So the whole world is Mithya. We are going to be living in this empirical world. As a part of the illusion, we are going to enjoy the fun. The illuminator of this illusion is Mahamaya. Therefore, what you must get from the first sloka, the Prabhavam of Ambal is given so that I am comfortable that I am praying to the right place. So that's the first one. So this we saw in the last class. Second one. Durge smrita harasi bhitim asesh jantoho swasti smara matimativa shubham dadasi दारिद्र्य दुख भयहारिणी का त्वधन्य सर्वोपकार karanaya siddhartha chitta. So what is the second verse purpose? Here we say, having reached Ambal, who is the Mahamaya, what is her power? How does her power expressed? In two ways. The two ways which are important to us. She is a protector. That means she is the remover of our troubles. She safeguards us. Because bhayam is our main thing. As a child is born, you cling to your mother. Fear. Survival is the first thing. Fear. Then comes the ragadvesham. So therefore trouble comes in. So protector is Ambal. We are not just being, expecting protection. We also want to have fun. You want enjoyment. Sukham you want. So she is also the bestower of, who bestows all goodness, who grants all goodness. So this comes in this shloka. Literal meaning is very simple. Tattvartham is very interesting. Durge smrita harasi bhitim asesha janto. Jantoho means all the beings, all the life beings. Let's just take ourselves right now, the human beings. In us, there is a bhiti. Bhiti means bhayam. So, harasi means harini, who kills, who destroys. What does it destroy? Bhitim asesha. Jantoho. Manushasya. Bhitim asesha. Asesha means reminder. Asesha means no reminder. Bhitim asesha means not even a trace of fear is left in you. That way, what does she do? Harasi. She removes your fear. When does she do that? Durge smrita. When you can remember the Durga's name. Understand? So when you are reciting Durga's name, when you remember her name, your bhayam is gone. Bhayam is the ultimate. Even when you are looking for a job, looking for money, the anxiety is a fear, kind of fear. When you achieve money, you want to save it. That's a fear. Disease is a fear. Death is a fear. So we need abhayam. So the first line therefore says, abhayam is given. You can do also another artha. Durge smrita. That means Durga also means the bad things. Durge smrita, when you are in distress, you look at the timing there. When you are in distress, when you remember Durge smrita, when you are in distress, when you remember Ambal, she comes as a harasi. She removes a fear. How does she remove? Completely. But this is not very novel to us because as a devotees of God, as an astika, when there is a fear, we run to the God. So it's nothing novel there, right? It's a common sense. But the meaning is when you are in distress, there's a timing there. When you are in distress, when you pray to Durga, she comes and remove without trace. The lakshyartham is remove the Durga. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to survive this disease. I pray to God. God removes this fear. That means she removes the disease, removes her health, brings her health back to normal, whatever. but also remove the cause of that fear. What is the cause of the fear? Is it because I have this problem in my body? That's a delusion, because the body has to perish. The body will grow, decay. That is, you have to accept it. But I'm not able to cope with that. I'm not able to accept it. Acceptance, when it is not there, you have grief. When acceptance is there, you have pain. Pain is different. Pain is a symptom of your body. You have to take medication, you have to bear it. But the dukkham is in the heart. That is coming from the avidya. So when you are in distress, when you pray to Durga, she removes the ajnanam of you. Your avidya is removed. That's the lakshyartham, tattvartham for it. So that's what we saw. When you are remembered at the time of your grief, you are, O Ambal, you are the remover of the root cause of my fear. Okay. Second line. Swasti smrita matimativa shubham dadasi. The first one is a harashi. He is a remover. Here she is a dadasi, giver. What does she give? Shubham dadasi. Shubham is giving. She is giving happiness, prosperity, auspiciousness. Mangalam she is giving. What kind of mangalam? Matimativa. Matimativa. That means incomprehensible to your mind. It's beyond your unthinkable Shubham. That means it's not something you prayed for. Because if you can pray for something, it is within your mind. But if it is beyond that, it is much, much higher. When does she do that? Swastai smrtaha. I mean, swastai means within myself, within oneself, one think of Ambal. It means Andarmukha Samaratya. Think your God, Upasana, contemplation of mind. Here there is no grief. You are worshipping the Ambal. She is giving you incomprehensible Shubham. What is the lakshyartham into this? We normally don't pray to God when we are happy. 9 out of 10 times when you are enjoying life, God doesn't come into your life, do we? We are happy, party. But that happiness is God's grace. So swasthaihi smrta, that means not only when I am grieving, I am looking for the help from God, but I am enjoying life, I think of God. Okay. So when I'm enjoying life, what is she going to give? Matimativa Shubham. Is she going to give more happiness? Here we should take Matimativa means the supreme intellect, supreme knowledge that you don't have before, she's going to give you. Why? She's going to give you, Shubham here is an Anandam. Because the party you are enjoying is nice, it's a kamam, it's a kamartham, enjoy it. But I'm going to give you a knowledge which will discriminate this Shubham and realize this is not eternal, and therefore you look for the biggest happiness, Anandam. The first one, Harasi, when she removes the fear, she removes the Ajnanam. Here, when he is giving Jnana. See? But in life, what we do, we either we are grieved or being happy. That means the first two lines tell you all the time if you think of Ambal, what happens? You get, Ajnanam goes away, Jnanam comes in, you are eternally blissful. So this is how the prabhavam, how her power is applied. Okay? Is she the only one? Is there not any other form that can give this to me? That doubt is taken from the next line. Daritriya dukkhabaya harini ka tvadanya ka tvam anya. Who else? Anya means who else? Without you, who else is there? To do what? Daritriya dukkha bhaya harini. To remove my daritram, my impoverishment, my grief, my bhayam. See, I'm not worried about the happiness now, because happiness is absence of grief for me. So I go back and say, look, boy, oh Devi, there's nobody else other than you. You don't think in a Puranic way. What about my Ishta Devada, Krishna or Muruga? Here we are coming to the level where everything is Parashakti, Ishwari. Everything is contained in this. Your Ishta Devada, Kula Devada, everybody is here in the form of Shakti. So now I am convinced she is the Maya, Mahamaya. She is the one who relieves my grief, gives me happiness. There's nobody else is there. The questions, doubt may come. Why is she doing that? Parashivam is there, Achalam. Why should this Ishwari give me kripa? I want to confirm that, therefore I can have Shraddha. The next line gives you that. Give the meaning already. Sarvopakara Karanaya Sadat Chitta. Ambal is like that for simple reason. Sada Ardra Chitta. Ardram means moist, dampen, with compassion. Sarvopakara Karanaya. Sarva Upakara Karanaya. So she is going to be always helping everyone else. Why? Because she is Jagan Mata. Because of the compassion, Sadartha Chitta, her mind is, her heart is moist with the compassionate, the rain of compassion. So what can she do? Her nature is to heal and help, give abhayam. So in the second verse, therefore, we got the complete assurance you are in the right place to surrender. So you cannot have any more ashraddha in this. Okay. Next one. Now having realized that I got the right place, now what I should do? I surrender. I should do namaste. So the prayer is there, a deliberate prayer is there. Sharva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sharvartha Sadike Sharanye Triambage Gauri Narayani Namostute. So we know it very well, this mantra, this sloka. Sharva Mangala Mangalye. Mangala means auspiciousness. In everything I see, which is auspicious one, Bhatram Garnebi. Even though I see the bad things, I am able to take them as a good thing because I see the divinity in everything else. So when I see the divinity in everything else, that divinity in that, the auspiciousness in that is none other than you, Amma. Because why? She is the one who become a Saguna Brahman. All the manifestation is Prakriti. It is she. Whether it is a pig dwelling in a puddle of dirty water, or is a lotus blooming in the water. It's all the Shakti. So I don't see any more aversion to anything. Sarva Mangala, Mangalye. Shive. Sarva Artha Sadhike. She is giving all the means she gives. Not artha, artha. Sarva artha sadhike. Therefore, what I do? Sharanye. Oh, the giver of refuge. Oh, my abode, my protection. Oh, Triyambage, oh, three-eyed one. Gauri. Gauri is the luminous one. Oh, Narayani. I pay my obeisance. Narayani means, Ayanam means the path. Uttarayanam, Dakshinayanam. Refuge. So, Nara Ayanam. So, the path that is given to the human beings towards the liberation is Narayana, Narayani. Here, Ambal Shakti is Narayani. She's luminous, Gauri. She's Kali, black, darkness. She's also luminous. Sharanye Triyambage. Someday you can say Triyambage Sharanye. You can also they take it in Shaktam. Triyambageshwar is Lord Shiva, to whom Lord Shiva surrendered in love, in compassion, is Ambal. But Ambal also three-eyed, because Ambal is none other than Ishwari, three-eyed. What are the three-eyed? The left, right, and the forehead, the Jnana Drishti. Just for Rasam, I want to just quote one verse from Saundarya Lakari. In the Bhagavan, there, it's an interesting one. It's a poetic. I will not dwell deeper because you can talk about it for an hour or two. So, Kavinam Sandarbhastabhaka Magarante Karasikam Kadaksha Vyaksheba Brahmana Kalabau Karra Yukalam Amunchantau Trishtwada Tava Navarasaswata Daralau Asuya Samsargat Alikanayanam Kinjit Arunam. Ambal has got three eyes. Bhagavan here makes a bit fun. Alikanayanam. Alikam means this forehead. Alikanayanam is the eyes in my forehead. Jnana Drishti. Kinchit Arunam. It has become little bit red. Ambal's eyes become red. Why? Asuya Samsargat. Asuya. Ambal has got a jealousy. Can Ambal have jealousy? Jealousy of what? Because the jealous, that rage, there is kind of a little red. This is poetic plea. Why she get jealous of what? See, Ambal's eyes normally, it's called Karnanda Vishranta Netra. Ambal's eyes, Visalakshi. It goes from here to the Karnam, Karnanda. Up to the ears it goes, long eyes. What comes in the Mrigakshi? Mrigakshi means like antelope's eyes, like a deer. Ambal's eyes, long eyes. What happened to the eyes? Kavinam Sandarbha Stapata Magarainta Karasika. Kavinam, this poet's Sandarbha Stabhaka. Sandarbha means a collective place where you feel blessed, blissful. Stabhaka. It means the poet has brought, consolidated into the poetry Makarantaika Rasikam. So Makarantam Eka Rasikam. So to a most delicious, enjoyable nectar he has brought. Who has brought? The poet has brought. And where does it appear? The poetry is sung recited, it appears at the eardrums of the Ambal. So what happened to the eyes? Kataksha Yaksheba Brahmana Kalabau Karna Yugalam. Karna Yugalam. Karna Yugalam means the eyes that has gone up to the ears. Kataksha Yaksheba. Kataksha means the tip, the eyes want to go to the ears. Because why they go there? That's why the nectar is blooming. What is the nectar? The beautiful poetry, which gives a bliss. And how do they go? They are black, right? The pupils are black for the Ambal. It goes, I don't know how you can have both people go to the end. I don't know. But it's a poetry. It goes there. Maybe it goes here and there, like this way and this way. It goes up. And Bhagavan says, Brahmara Kalabhav. Brahmara Kalabhav is a tiny, little, small. Brahmara is the bee. The little bees, like the little bees goes here and there. The eyes are like little bees. The little bees, they are restless, right? They want to eat all the time, drink sweetness all the time. They go here, there, and then pick up this. So it goes there and takes here and there. What does it take? Amunchantav drishtva tava navarasa swata taralu. So all the navarasams are there. Amridam, amunchantav, like amridam is there. So this eye here, Alika Nayanam has no idea. It is looking down and say, look at these two eyes, left and right, like little bees. You go here and there, enjoying, having fun. Why am I stuck here? I get a bit jealous. That's what poetry is. I just said for rasam. So the third eye here is, normally in Purana they say, Surya, Chandra, Agni. Agni is the power of all creation. Agni is everything. You look at the Panchabhutas, you cannot see space, you cannot see air, you can see Agni, power as a fire. Then you can have Rupam in water, taste, then smell everything. So even the Panchabhutas, you can see Prithvi can be sullified, made dirty. Even water can be made dirty. But can you make a dirty fire? Can a fire be dirty? I clean the water is dirty. Can I say I clean the fire? Even the fire that you put on a corpse is pure. Because as you go subtler and subtler, everything is pure. Agni is pure. The Agni is what makes the moonlight, the sunlight. See, moon also got a light. It reflects sunlight. It's a gross light. But the Akarshana Shakti is there. The reflective capacity of moon is the power. That's why we don't take Chandra is a dead planet. No, it's not a dead planet. It's got a power to reflect. In fact, everything has got a power to reflect. Agni. When the Agni comes in full form, it becomes Jnana Agni. It brings Advaita Anubhuti. It destroys everything. So here, that's why it said, Ambal is Triyambake Gauri. So we prayed to her. Next one, Sharanagata Dinartha Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyatre Hare Devi Narayani Namostute. Another prayer. Now I want to pray to you, O Devi, because you are Sharanagata Dinartha Paritrana Parayane. Sharanagata means refuge at her feet. Parayane means one who has taken a divine vow that I will take a sankalpam is Parayanam. So if I do a sankalpam of Saranagati, I go and take refuge at the divine feet of the Ambal. If I do that, what is Ambal is doing? Dinartha Paritranam. Ambal takes a divine vow. What is a divine vow? Dinartha. So all your poverty, impoverishment, distress, everything, Paritranam, she will give a deliverance. She will remove those things. That is her divine vow. So you take a divine vow to go and take refuge. She takes a divine vow to remove that. That Ambal, Sarvas Yatri Hare. Yatri means all kinds of grief, sufferings. She removes it. That is darkness. Suffering is darkness. Devi, so you are the lightness, light, luster. Narayani, which we talked about it before. Namaste, I pray my obeisance. So, verse 3 and verse 4 are offering namaskaram to Ambal. Sarvasvarupe sarveshe, sarvashakti samanvite, Bhayebhyastra no Devi, Durke Devi Namaste. So again, this is a prayer. Namaste. The 3, 4, 5 are the direct prayers. Sarvasvarupe sarveshe. Okay, where do I pray? Where do I pray to you? You are Sarvasvarupe. It's not just you are in this Kali form or in this light or in this Vigraham, the Achavadaram. No. Isha Vashyam. Isha is Ishwari. Isha Vashyam. You are everywhere. Therefore, I worship you. Sarveshe. You are the one ruling everything. How do you rule? Sarva Shakti Samanvite. You are the one giving energy to everything else. So it's again the same understanding. Of course, you can go again deeper meaning here. That means I not only worship you in a form that I see in a deity, but I worship in everything else. I see divinity everywhere. If you are all pervading one, that means you are also indwelling one. If you're all indwelling one, you are indwelling me. Therefore, I don't need to worship anywhere. I can worship within myself. So there is nothing I can do but worship. Therefore, everything I do in this world, every action I do it as in worship. How? Can I eat and call it a worship? Yes. Before I take the food, I do that prayer to God. In fact, when you look at the inside, whenever you eat, you think you are eating for yourself, right? No. You are Nirakaram, Nirvikaram. You are Atma. You have no hunger. The hunger comes to there's so many embodiments, things inside your body which makes your body. There are billions of beings inside, bacteria inside. They need to eat. Digestion is the process of these cells, billions of cells eating what you give. Understand? You are not eating. You are giving oblation, yajnam. Every meal you have, please think this way that you are feeding billions of jivarasis inside you. Then what happens? Eating becomes a yajnam, becomes a worship. Like this, everything is Krishnarpanam, Brahmarpanam. If you do that, that's fine. So if I doing that, what happened? So he is Bhayapyastrahino Devi. Again, we always talk about the fear, because fear is the driver for our samsara. So you protect us from all sort of fear. Oh Devi, oh Mother Durga, I pay my obeisance to you. Another prayer. Now, Now now the devotee Ambal is showing you a verse. I am a compassionate one. I am all powerful one. I remove your fears. I remove your grief. I give you happiness. I give you light to remove the avidya. I give you jnanam to attain moksham. Because I'm compassionate, hey, but don't think it unconditional. Therefore don't think, no, people, you should never let your kindness taken for weakness in anything you do. Sometimes, very kind people, they don't stand up for righteousness. When dharma is hidden, if you bring in ahimsa there and go away, see, ahimsa is not a conditional dharma in Sanatana Dharma. Impossible. Destruction is the very nature of Shakti. Ahimsa it's got a lot of conditional attachment to it. So here Ambal is saying, look, you are now praying to me, hold on. That is something you should understand. What is that? Roganaseshan abahamsi dushta prushta tu kaman sakalanabishtan. What I will do, when you want to take absolute refuge in me, I know when you are pleased, tushta means happiness, fulfilled, satisfied. When pleased, to Ambal, you remove the root of all diseases. Rogan aseshan. Rogam here is ailments. It's not just physical ailments, mental ailments. Your mental problems, physical problem, aseshan, without any trace. You completely remove apahamsi. You just completely remove everything. When do you do that? Therefore, tushta. It's a conditional clause. When you are pleased, you remove it. What does it mean? It means if you're not pleased, if I'm suffering, if you're not pleased with me, you will not remove it. Yes, I will not remove it. Because when displeased, rushta tu kaman, sakalana bhishta. So when I am displeased, there's the other end of it. When I'm displeased, sakalana bhishtan, sakala, whatever you are wishing for, kaman, they will just remain as your wish. It won't get fulfilled. So you look at two conditions here. If Ambal is displeased, when she is pleased, she remove all the grief. Therefore, you have to make her happy if you want your problems to go away. That's the first inference. When Ambal is displeased, Rushta, when she is displeased, Sakalan Abhishtan, whatever I wish for, remain a wish. That means my prayers are not going through. Why is this? Why should Ambal be, it's not Nitya Trapti. Nitya Trapta she is. Why should I be trying effort to make her happy? We talked about it before. This is not the mother is unhappy ever. But mother is unhappy about you. I have no right to tell my mother, mother, you must be always happy. She'll say, I am always happy. But I'm not happy at you because you are doing this wrong, this incorrectly, this you are not doing. She has to do because she's the mother. She's the leader. So if I do something to make her pleased, so now I should know what will make her pleased. What will make her pleased? Because I need a upayam for it. thousands of ways to please her. In the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, you do all this to please me. Tell my name. Ambal says, Payasana Priya, Sostra Priya. Give me payasam, give me food. Whatever you eat, give it to me first. So you can see Ambal is doing all this. Is she really going to eat the payasam that you're eating? Yes, she's going to eat in your form because she's inside you. You and I have no capacity to invoke like Prahlad did or Kannappa did for the God to come and eat physically what we give. Maybe someday. But we can do the Naivedhyam to Swami, and when we eat it, we eat a prasadam. We don't eat food, we eat prasad. And what are we, when you're putting something to the mouth, so as to the ears, to the eyes, it's a yagyam, because you are pleasing these cellular bodies inside by hearing, by seeing good things. So you do good things. So Ambal is make you digest well, eat well, happy. So you find a way to please the Ambal. Ambal will say, first she will say, okay, give me all this, make Padakattai for Pulya Sarati, make Palabhishekam, give me Vridam. Then he'll say, hey, okay, this is fine, you can do it. But because I know that now you're making more different Padakattais because you like to enjoy more. I only wanted one modakam, but you're making 10 different varieties. So you're getting into the karma. Now, stop it. Do this now. Ekadashi Vardam. Today is Vaikuntha Ekadashi. Fast. So she's now, that will make me happy. Now, when you are in the stage where you are able to move into the line, the pleasing action is not just giving her Naivedyam, but also fasting. Penance. Then I'll say, yeah, you are anemic. You can survive, fasting for any time. Your fasting is no good because you don't eat anything, but you are watching television. The fasting is not for me. Contemplate on me. Do parayanam, do japam, go to satsang. That will please me. So if you are in that stage, to please Ambal, it's not enough you recite Vishnu Sahasranam, but you should go to satsang to recite. So she will change your scale for her to be pleased. Like mothers do, right? If you come and sit on my lap, I'll give you something. You sit on the lap, mother will say, if you open the mouth, I'll be happy. You open the mouth, she'll put the medicine. If you drink it, I'll be happy. So she will put an act of not happy at you to elevate you. But it is our job to find out what will make her happy. But what you should never do, displease her. What? She'll get displeased when you do things which are unethical, immoral. When she's displeased, will she come and harm me? No. If you harm others, she will come and harm you in the form of your karmas. But if you are not harming others, but you're not doing something to please her, she will just leave you. Okay, this guy is not interested to please me. Let him do whatever he wants. So I can dream, I want to get my house sold. I want to pass the exam. Nothing happens. It remains as a desire. So this is the clue here, what you should do. Tvam Shtanam na vipanna naranam. Tvamashritanam vipannam naranam. Na vipan. Na vibat. Na viban means vibat, accidents. No misfortune will come. When Tvam Ashritana. Ashraya means taking refuge, taking dependency, reliance on it. If I take reliance on you, if I am putting all my life under your care, if I do that, as human being, Naranam, I have no problem. Does mean I won't get headaches, I won't get diseases. It may come. I won't get affected by it. I will handle it. I will master it. Why? Tvam Ashrita, because you are refuge. He Ashrayata. He here is indeed, in fact, truly. That is the ultimate refuge for Prayanti. Here it comes, the 6th verse. We come to the conditional clause. I know you are the savior for me. I know I'm going to be with you all the time. You're going to protect me. I know the conditions. I must make you happy. I should never make you unhappy. To make you happy, I must do what is my nitya, naimitya karmas. I must do a good being. To not displease you, I must refrain from any bad activities. So all that morality, ethics come in there. You cannot do, as you saw in Bhagavad Gita, action does not give you the results. Action gives you an outcome which may not be what you want. But if you want the result that aiming for, the action needs to be combined with the grace of the God. Arjuna can be a great warrior, great archer. He has got every right, adhikaratvam, to take an arrow, put on his bow, aim correctly or not. It's all his power. Once he let it go, it cannot hit any target because the trajectory will change, the velocity will change, wind will come influence it, rain will destroy it. So many things happen. Therefore, there are a lot of factors that makes our actions to come into fruition. The prayers in Laukika karma is therefore, I will choose what is my job to do as per the scriptures. Adhikaratvam is there for me only to do what I am supposed to do. I find out that once I have done it, I do Ishwararpanam. Oh God, help me to achieve what I need to achieve. If I have done mistakes and if the outcome comes in, even though it is not what I wanted, I will take it as a Ishwara Prasad. Now, this mentality is Karma Yogam. Karma Yogam is not very complicated, very simple. I do the right thing, right attitude. I think, deliberate think before I do. Once I have done it, while doing it, I do it as a Ishwararpanam. And whatever comes in, I take it as Shamapan. Don't complicate anything else. This is Karma Yogam. Why can't we do it from today? We can do it. But when you do that all the time, what happens after that? This Karma Yogam gains a new name. What is the name? Karma Sannyasam. This is where Arjuna got confused. He keep asking lots of questions to Lord, because Lord also gives complicated answers. But the idea is the karmas you do becomes a karma yoga by your right attitude, and then by the practice of it, it becomes the karma sannyasa. Sannyasa means not doing the karma. That's what Arjuna thought. Karma sannyasa is not doing the karma. That's not right. Sannyasam means not giving up what you ought to do, but giving up the feeling that you are the one doing it. It happens. It's not I do it, I write it, I tell. No, it happens. It's an instrument. So karyams are happening. Karnam is there, but I have no ownership. Like a sun gives, I always tell the example, right? Easy example. Sun gives a light. No, sun is there, light is there. Sun is not giving the light. The trees gives a fruit. No, tree is there, fruits are coming. I take the fruit. So KK is there, satsang is there, because you think of good Vishya. So like that, this is once you are in the stage, you don't have ownership of the karma. Karma yoga becomes karma sannyasam. Arjuna was asked to do this. Fight as a karma sannyasi. Do what you need to do. I take care of everything else. Because who you are trying to kill, I kill them all. That's what Bhagavan says. Okay. So same here, you do that. Then we go to the last sloka. Sarvabhada prashavanam Trailokyaskileshwari Evameva tvaya karyam asmat vairi vinashanam. Now, after doing all this, Ambal is giving this seventh slogam here as an assertion, a statement that therefore you conclude like this. What is that I conclude? Sarvabhada prashamanam. Remove all the distress. Who? Oh, Trailokya Akileshwari. Trailokasya Akileshwari. Who is the ruler of Akileshwari, Akilandeshwari? Oh, Mother, Jaganmata, Trailokya. Again, I will not go detail. You will understand. Trailokya means three worlds, yeah? Above this and below, we can say. Divyahritis, Burdua, Bhuvaha. But in a Tattvartham, your world is your experiences. Where you live is your world. You live in three places, three domains. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. The Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. In the three world where you experience, because your life is summation of your experiences. Experience happens when I am awake in this world, when I am dreaming, when I am in deep sleep. So when I take all these three, it's my world. In this three world, who is the Ishwari, who is ruling all this? My consciousness. That is Akilandeshwari. So here is also Atma Prarthana. So Akilandeshwari, you see the experience. What is the fourth stage? They say fourth stage, there's no fourth stage. It's just a pleasure to make you think. If I am translating all these three and there is no connection to them, because when I am hungry in the dream and I sleep and I eat lots of food, it doesn't really fulfill when I am in the waking state. Each world is different. Each world is one creation. They are not the same thing. But there is a sameness there, because that Pratipadikam is that myself there in everything. That Jiva Bhavam is coming from the Atma. That means this Atma should be outside these three. Understand? That they call it a Turiyam. Because we always like something quantified. There's no place called Turi. If you transcend this, you are in Turi, the place of it. But can I be there? You can be there. In fact, we all be there in a fraction of a moment in every day in life, on every time, a good time in life, but you don't capture it. What is that stage? These three stages are defined only by the time and space. Is it not? Sleeping time, sleeping space. Dreaming time, dreaming space. The times are different. Therefore, the fourth place or the transcending space should be outside the time. Then how can I be there? And there is a catchword. Experience makes you live in this domains of experiences, the worlds. What is an experience? Experience is that you experience a thing, an object, which gives you a joy or a happiness. So there is Savikalpa Samadhi it is. You know that I am experiencing it. I exist. Ahambhavam is there. Therefore, experience is a thought. If you go to a job interview, they say, tell me your experience. What does it mean? Something happened in the past. Now you say a thought. You can never catch experience when you are experiencing. Hey, I eat ice cream, I enjoy it. When I say I enjoy it, you already enjoyed it. You are now recalling the vritti that you enjoyed it. It's something for you to contemplate. I will not dwell. But there is a magic word where the experiencer experienced and the experience, the object of experience, the subject who is experiencing it, the experience itself have no difference. That means there is no space difference, there's no time difference. Timelessness comes. It's called anubhuti. Anubhav, anubhuti. Anubhav is where your mind is still active, you experience things, you can narrate it. Anubhav is the pinnacle of your thought process that attains some fruition. But anubhuti is inexplicable because it's not a thought. It's in the present. How can I show you the present? When I show you, it's become a past. Present, I can only be there. So here it means Ambal is that, Akhilandeshwari is that anubhuti. Evamevat tvaya karyam. So why are here? This is very interesting. Again, Ambal is like that. Why? Because tvaya karyam, your job, Ambal, your job. What is your job? Compassionate, protecting everybody, ruling everybody, giving life to everybody else, taking care of everybody else. That is possible. Evam eva. Only by being that. Being what? Being sarvabhada prashamana. By removing all this distress, by staying outside all this experience world. What are you achieving? You are doing vairi vinasana. Vairi means enemies. You are killing all the enemies. Here Durga's Chandi comes into mind, then you do Chandamundas, Mahishasura, Raktabija, all the enemies he kills. But we already saw that in a very briefly. All those asuras are our gunas. Raktabija, Rajas. Mahishasura, Tamas. Shumba Nishumba is Rajas and Sattvic with Ahankara. Adhyasa is there. So, if I want to kill those enemies, if somebody needs to pick me up from the quicksand I'm being buried, can somebody be within the same sand with me? No. I must look up something who is outside, who can lift me up. So if I need to be saved from this samsara, I need somebody who is asamsari, who is Nirguna Brahman. And his power of the Nirguna Brahman is Mahashakti. So this is how the Sapta Shloki ends. Then you will say Ada Sampurnam. But if you take it as a upasana, here you are taking a sankalpa. You say, I'm going to do this every day or next 15 days or whatever you want to do with some savikamam or nishkamam. I don't know, whatever you want, your desire. Then the vidhi is, after you finish, you have to do this samarpanam. The samarpanam is something which is this is not a Durga Sapta Shloki Sostram. It is there in everything. Guhyad viguhya goptritvam Kirunasmat kritam japam Siddhit Bhavati Me Devi Tat Prasadan Magistira. So you had to take a little drop of water in your hand. With this mudra, you keep it there and keep it like this. And then you say this mantra. Guhyadi Guhyago. 3. So you are the secrets of the secrets. Grihanasmat Kritam Japam. So this japam that I have done, please accept it. Take it. Siddhit Bhavati Me Devi. So Siddhit Bhavati Me. Give me whatever I want for my Ishtakam, whatever I prayed for, give me. And the blessing that you give me, Devi, Tat Prasadan Mai Sthira. That grace of yours that you bestow upon me, let it be sthira, let it be strong, let it be, doesn't move. You see, Nishtha is very important, right? If Ambal is giving you prosperity, let the prosperity be with me all the time. But you and I should know, even Ambal gives you a lottery ticket winning of $1 billion, it'll go away. When Uddhava asked Krishna, why are you going? Hey, fool, you don't understand. I have to go. This body is mortal. Anything that appears will go. But here, Tvat Prasadan Mayistira, your grace, let it be forever in me, means the Jnana Nishtha be in me. So I am able to see Isha Avashyam Idam Sarvam. So I have that power to do it. So then you have to drop the water on the Prithvi, because the Prithvi is what holding you so far. That's the mother's lap, right? When you're sitting on the ground, you're sitting on the mother's lap. So you give that mother's lap. So this is the Vidhi. Let me say, Om Shri Matre Namaha, Etat Sarvam, Om Brahmarpanamastu. So this we complete the Sapta Shloki. I want to finish it today, so I hope I didn't rush it too fast. So hope you have some benefit out of this. Let me just say the last Shanti Padam and close it. Om Purnamada Purnamitam Purnat Purnamudachyate
Purnamudachyate
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnameva Vasishyate.
Purnameva
Purnamevavasishyate.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om
Shanti
Shanti
Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Om
Hari Tat Sat.
Thank you so much.